Yemen's Houthi forces fired a ballistic missile towards central Israel early Sunday morning, marking a significant escalation in the ongoing conflict. The missile, the first from Yemen to reach Israel's heartland, triggered air raid sirens across Tel Aviv and nearby regions, sending civilians scrambling for safety. This attack follows a series of missile and drone strikes on Israeli territory by Houthi forces, who claim solidarity with Palestinians. Houthi military spokesperson Yahya Saree described the missile as a hypersonic ballistic weapon, boasting that it traveled over 2,000 kilometers to reach its target. He also warned that further strikes could follow as the one-year anniversary of the Hamas-led raid on October 7th approaches.
The Israeli enemy should expect more strikes and upcoming special operations as we approach the first anniversary of the blessed October 7th operation. These include responses to its criminal aggression on the city of Hodeidah and continued support operations for the oppressed Palestinian people.
The Israel Defense Forces, IDF, confirmed the missile's entry into Israeli airspace, where it was intercepted by the Arrow air defense system. Debris from the missile fell in various areas, including near Gaza, Pateh Modi'in train station, and Rehovot. While 9 civilians sustained minor injuries during the rush to safe rooms, there were no severe casualties.
Following the sirens that sounded in central Israel, a surface-to-surface missile was identified crossing into Israeli airspace from the east. It fell in an open area without causing injuries.
Houthi officials, meanwhile, claimed their missile evaded 20 Israeli interceptors before reaching central Israel. They warned that the operation marked only the beginning.
This operation is part of the 5th phase of our battle, a culmination of efforts by our missile force heroes. The missile successfully reached its target despite Israeli and Allied interception systems on land and sea.
Although the missile was intercepted, concerns have arisen about the Arrow 3 air defense system's effectiveness. The IDF confirmed that Arrow 3 failed on its first attempt, with the older Arrow 2 system successfully neutralizing the missile on the second try. An internal investigation has been launched to determine why Arrow 3 malfunctioned. Israeli officials revealed that the missile, launched by Houthi forces in Yemen, flew over Saudi Arabia and Jordan before entering Israeli territory. Explosive sounds heard across central Israel were linked to the interceptors engaging the missile. At a cabinet meeting, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vowed retaliation, stating that Israel would make the Houthis pay a heavy price. Netanyahu drew parallels between this strike and the July retaliatory airstrikes on Yemen, following a Houthi drone attack on Tel Aviv.
We are in a multi-front battle against Iran's axis of evil that strives to destroy us. This morning, the Houthis launched a surface-to-surface missile from Yemen into our territory. They should know by now that we exact a heavy price for any attempt to harm us. Anyone who attacks us will not escape from our arms. Hamas is already learning this through our determined action that will lead to its destruction and the release of all our hostages.
While no direct casualties were reported from the missile strike, the IDF's investigation into the Arrow 3 system's failure could have broader implications for Israel's defense posture amid rising tensions in the region. As security measures intensify across Israel, authorities are closely monitoring debris sites. Global attention is now fixed on the growing military capabilities of Houthi forces and their Iranian backers as the region braces for further escalation.